Hello and welcome to another Watcher of Realms video, and in this video we're going to be doing some summons for some people. I might do some summons myself, we'll see, I'm debating it. Basically we have some 1+1 summons up. Right now we have Mike's account, and he is reasonably close to Pity. I think he's within like 30, 40 max. We're going to do a couple of 10s, we might roll it into singles after like 30. Just to see if we can just get it on the single. It's always nice, the 1+1 on the single. Let's see if we can get something nice for Mike. Let's see some awakenings. First 10 is going to give us the lovely, lovely tax. We talked about this on the Malvera summons that I did. The tax was kind of crazy. We did get some really nice pulls for people, but the tax was kind of crazy. Okay, there we go. We get something. We get something. Laurel, Hollow. That's such a good 10. Imagine getting that 10 like really early game. That's a crazy 10. Okay, we'll do one more 10 and then we'll bust out the singles. Because I'm pretty sure it's 30 to 40 and then it'll be like Pity. We'll hit soft Pity cap. That's a lot of rares though. Okay, we'll try and do some singles now. That is an epic. To zero. Some people actually need to zero for her hero fusion. I don't think we have any issues here for Mike. No issues here for Mike. Okay, we'll do some singles. Let's see how long it takes. Okay, that's 1, 2, just 2 singles. Not too bad. 42 summons. Who's it gonna be? Be some big characters. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. Not a Cratch. It's like literally the 50 diamonds is better than Cratch. Okay, we'll click continue. And I think the way it works with continue is it just shows the card. Because it's a 1+1, it just like goes to card view. A Nocturne, it actually shows this video. Okay. I didn't realize they did the video on 1+1s. Oh, it's because it's a single pull. Nocturne's a pretty good character. He is actually pretty good. He can be used in Gear Dungeon 2, even up to Stage 10. I think there isn't really any proper elite like content out for him, except maybe the Faction Trial. He's really good for the Northerner Faction Trial, most likely. So like, if you don't have Nocturne, it will be a problem. Oh, there we go. Look, it just says it over the left-hand side. Extra legendary hero. Did you see how he did that turn? Did you see that? He just like turned. I didn't turn him. It did it by itself. And we'll see what that means for Mike on his in terms of Nocturne. Like I say, when the Northerner Faction Trial comes out, it's an A2, so it's probably going to be like some attack bonus. There we go. It's 5% because he's a mage. It will be actually a percentage bonus, so that's not too bad. Unfortunately, Cratch is terrible. I don't know if he's ever going to get a remake. They could potentially do something. Obviously, he's part of this group, I think. Isn't he part of this group? I thought he was part of this group. He is. You just haven't tiered him up at all, really. A3. I think he has to get to A5 to remove, like, the thing that makes him really bad. But even then, you know, you kind of have to have him, I think, for Stage 12 of Faction Trial, just to place him, because you need... the range characters, but as a character, not very good. I do apologize for the first pull. Hopefully the second pull is okay for you, Mike. Appreciate you letting me do your summons. Enjoy the awakenings on Nocturne, not Cratch. Okay, now we're going on to another account. This time it is going to be Valiance, and we are going to do some extra summons. We have got the 1+1 banner, and we're also going to do 3 divines at the end as well. Actually, we'll start off with the divines. We'll see how lucky we get with the divines, because sometimes I forget. We're at 3, 6, 9. So we're 9 into Pity. 12 is when Pity actually starts kicking in. We have gone to full Pity on someone recently. It's actually brutal on divines. Hopefully we can get some fortune here. It is 2 times summon, so it is up to 12%. Let's see if we can get a legendary. It's going to be epic off the first one. It is just 2 times summons. No one rate up. Hollow's pretty nice though, but Valiant has got her maxed out for sure. It's going to be another epic off the seconds. It's going to be Komodo. So if we get a legendary here, obviously resets Pity, gets a legendary. But if he doesn't get a legendary, at least he knows on a future banner, if something really nice comes up that's like a 15 times, he can roll the dice and he knows his odds are going to be effectively increased with every summon that he does. Will we get a legendary off this one, though? We do not. So, the first banner that comes up that he likes the look of, that's a 15 times. He can say, I want to go in on this banner. New character. And there almost definitely going to be some new characters coming out with the content that's coming into the game right now. With the 1+1, he's 70 into pity. He hasn't done any major summons since Diao-chan, which is crazy because I know that Valiant loves a summon. You see Diao-chan back here. I know he's been a busy man, but he's managed to get a lot of summons in that time. Mostly free-to-play, he says. Pretty much all free-to-play, I think. But I think he already had some left over from the Diao-chan banner. And he hasn't got much diamonds, so I know he's been spending those diamonds on some runs, on some energy, which is good. Getting the gear. The game is like 40%, 50% gear. if you want to get the best power out of your characters, for sure. Hopefully we don't have to go too deep. I think we're about 70 in. I'm sneezing like crazy now, which is great. Okay, we're going to do another temple and another epic. Epics are just great at the moment because we're going to get more points for the event. And hopefully can get him 2 skill crystals. Maul is nice. Mauls are nice. He seems to be one of the rarer characters. It's always nice to get him to A5. He gets a cost reduction of 5, so... Going from 22 to 17 cost is pretty big. 22 cost... Anything over 20 is just rough. You know, when I place my Ingrid at 25 cost, sure, I'm placing one of the best characters in the game, but... It feels bad every time. It feels bad every time. There's another epic... I don't think there's anyone in particular that Valiant's got his eyes on, but if we can get some new juicy characters for him or awakenings on some of the better characters, it would be good. A nice Lord, maybe a Torador, a Leia, you know, something like this. One of the rarest characters. Always nice, always nice. Always nice. Okay, we're about, I think we just did 90. So I think we're about 10 or 20 away from hitting soft pity. So we should be seeing gold very soon. Very soon. There's some tax. We'll skip this. Next 10. 10 or 20 away, and it is 20. Legendary time. Give us a good 1+1. It can be anybody, but that means it could be good. Anybody's good too. It's going to go on the last summon. What? He gets a Haas. Now, Haas isn't amazing, but it's a Lord. I don't know if he's had a Haas before. If he hasn't had Haas before, this is a great summon. Just getting his Lord bonus is awesome. I don't think his awakenings are great. I've heard rumors that he's getting a buff, though, so for like weeks and months. But he's also got a video now, which I think got changed, where it has Ymeric going over the top. I don't think Ymeric was there before, but I could be wrong. But it gets a Lord, I said. It's new! That's actually a good summon. As a new character, he's really good on the Immortal Codex for tanks. Because so many of them are Northerners, he can just stack them all together. And then obviously the faction trial, when it comes out, he's got the Lord to give everyone a big bonus. That's actually a pretty good summon. Who's the +1, though? Who's the +1? It's an Arrogance. That is a good 1+1. That's a good one. A new Lord... plus an Arrogance. Let's see what his Arrogance was already at. Let's have a little peek. It could be A5 already, but let's have a little peek. Hopefully it's going to be a nice boost. Come on, we know we can buy all the stuff. Arrogance. Let's have a little look. Arrogance A1. Okay, so definitely a good awakening. It's just going to be a push, and he gets an extra 5% when he gets into Berserker stance, which is, like I say, that's a really good 1+1. Brand new character. Brand new Lord. Let me see what he had before. I don't think he has Elder. So it is indeed his first Lord legendary for Northerners. He was on Isolde before. So that's a really good 1+1. Hopefully, I think he's going to be very happy with this, but hopefully Valiant's happy with this. Thank you very much for letting me do those summons. I appreciate it. Enjoy the new characters. Okay, we'll do one last batch of summons. It is mine. I was debating whether I should do this or not, but I got quite a lot of summons this week. Since Malfira, I've got nearly 100 summons. The fishing events are great. I love the fishing event. We're going to just go straight in. I think I'm really fresh off pity. It's like 20. So like that's 12. And then, yeah, pretty much 23, 22, whatever it is. Malvira, I'm very happy I got Malvira, but Malvira was very, very recent. We're going to just do the summons. Hopefully I don't have to go too far. We do start with attacks, of course, as is tradition. If I can get my legendary in the first like 50 summons, would be great. I just want to save summons, and just maybe get some awakenings on at least one character that's decent that I use. And I wouldn't mind getting a lot of points. So I'm not asking for too much. I'm not asking for too much, right? This is like asking for everything at the same time. Lots of points for the event. Don't make me do too many pulls. And, yeah. This is not too much. Oh, I'm getting so much tax. Surely this is good luck. Surely. This is crazy. So much tax. I'm getting diamonds back at least, but... Actually, it's not very good I'm getting tax because I'm not getting points for this. Like 250 points a 10 pull. Give me like 4 epics in every 10. I need points. I need 7k points total. We need a bit of a catch up with some epics. That's it. That's it. How many points was that? 713. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Those 10 pulls without any epics, like 250 points if I'm lucky. There's one. Okay. Okay, so we're off the summons. We're into diamonds. So I think I'm about 120 now into it. So I could have to do like 60 pulls in the diamonds. Iona, a bit rare. I'm pretty sure I've got her maxed out. I did get her quite late, so I might not have tiered her up. But I think I tiered her up for one of the recent faction trials. If I assume I would have. I assume I would have. And it's Sunday. It looks like we're going quite deep. Looks like we're going all the way. We get a little bit early. I think we go like 40, 50 summons early. I'll take it. I'll take it. Save myself some diamonds. Used all my summons. Give me one of them. Just one of them be good. Just one of them. Salazar. I think I got a Salazar recently in a 1+1. I do use him on my Semra, but only on the first one. He actually isn't too bad, but he's kind of outdated. He's very like one-dimensional. He just hits really hard. Doesn't do much else, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But the issue is now he's only got one range. His ult's interesting. I mean, I wouldn't classify him as a good character. He isn't bad. He's just kind of okay, sure. I think he's like A3 for me now, A2, because I got the free one. I've lost the sound. Who's the +1? Let's see. Who's the +1? Okay. I think I've got him already. I have. It's not new. But I'll take that. Is that Glacius? Glacius. He could be interesting for the Northerner trial. I think I have one of him. When there's only one target in range, increases damage by 15% with an extra 15... So he becomes more single target when he's A1. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm not too, like, again. I think neither of them are bad, but neither of them are amazing. We'll just check out where my Salazar is. My Salazar is now A3, so he does get an actual boost. He gets an enhancement on 2 of his things. Bleed duration, just +2 on his skills. Okay, I mean, I guess that's okay-ish. It's not crazy. And then we also got Glacius to A1. It is his A1. And I think that is actually pretty decent. Just in case there is like a boss in the Northerner faction trial, he could potentially do more damage against it because he's getting increased by 15%. So it's not terrible. Like I say, nothing crazy for me, but I'm not too upset. Neither of them are terrible. Could be better characters for sure. But that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. That's it for my little summoning compilation video. I do appreciate everyone who let me do their summons. Some good ones, some not so good ones. The dwarf, there's always a dwarf. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning into the video, guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.